weight loss, healing, and beauty benefits. This cold craze is not just for athletes and gym rats anymore. Call Fire and Ice Spa to book your appointment. 954-906-5656. Use locally or on the whole body. Experience the positive effects on visible signs of aging, mood and sleep disorders, and much more. Contact Fire and Ice Spa at 954-906-5656.
Fire and Ice! Fire and Ice! Fire and Ice!
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine,
Welcome, welcome, welcome. My God, did I lose my ear on that?
What was that?
That was the amplifier was on too loud.
Why was that?
Take it easy. I can't hear you. I hear a bell in my ear. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all our friends in South Florida, New York, Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, LA, Houston. I got to speed up now because we're behind time.
Here we go.
Want to say?
What'd you say?
I know.
You blew my ear out.
That hurt. Boy. And this earpiece doesn't work to begin with.
Wrap it around. What
I'm trying to wrap it around my ear. I'm going to put it around my head.
That's because of JoJo.
What's wrong with JoJo?
JoJo had you wrap it around your ear all kinds of funky, crazy ways.
There we go.
There you go. Okay.
All right. Hello. How are you? You still have the tingling. Why don't you talk for a second?
Going on in my ear. It's a fabulous Friday on the Brooklyn Cafe TV. It has been a busy day. You know what happens? It's like the more time you have, the more you put on your plate, and the more time you don't have. And that is kind of what has been going on here today. We shot 2 new commercial spots. We've got Tammy Fogarty Nutrition joining us. We have Canaway CBD joining us as new sponsors. We have New Grub. We've got some new food for you, Freddy. New Grub. And I want to tell you that instead of Happy, I really wanted to play the opening song from Lion King. I wanted to play Hakuna Matata because when I heard about New Grub, I thought about grub, that they ate grub. You know, they ate the bugs. And you know why I didn't? Because you would sit here and say,
I would make fun of you.
Why would you play Hakuna Matata? It doesn't make any sense. What kind of song is that to start a Friday with? So I didn't. But I just want you all to know my thought process that when I heard New Grub, I go, Hakuna Matata, it's a wonderful day. Means no worries, be happy. So happy Friday, everyone. No worries. We have got Salt Sweet Boca on the set with us today, and maybe we'll get you there.
Now, I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me
Salt
something.
Sweet, I got a new thing for Salt Sweet.
Uh-oh.
I found out that if you put your feet in salt for 15 minutes a day. Now, last night, I put my feet in grass for 15 minutes a day. And it's supposed to energize you, right? That's with John and that whole...
Get grounded.
Yeah. All I did was get fire ants. So we ain't going to do that no more. But I think that if we go to sand...
Salt.
Salt sand? Sand salt?
Yes.
Sand salt. The whole
pharmaceutical grade salt.
Yeah,
Put
whatever.
your feet in. Just keep your socks on.
You know, you always blow my bit. I think it would be phenomenal. So
it would be phenomenal.
What my pitch is going to be Salt Sweet today is, can we buy a bucket of salt? Can we sell a bucket of Salt Sweet? Can we put it in a bucket,
and
small
take it
bucket,
home.
And take it home so you can put your toes in it?
Good idea. You know what?
No, here it comes. And here it comes.
See,
I know.
I'm looking to see where we could possibly, you know what we can do? You know how to have the baby pools? We could fill a baby pool, right?
Yep.
A baby pool with salt and put your feet in.
Okay.
What do you think?
Do you remember?
Oh, we're running out of room in our boat.
Do you remember the Apollo used to have the tree stump? We had a tree
We used to
stump.
have
in
that.
here.
I think they sold it.
No, they didn't sell it. They put it away because it fell on somebody. Because I tell them to anchor it, they don't listen to me. But instead of having the tree stump, you have to put your feet in the salt. You know, so
It grounds you. It's feeling the connection to Mother Earth. It's salt, it's sand, it's
It does
grass.
something.
It is so how'd you feel after the ant bites?
It
You
hurt.
feel better?
I feel a lot better.
I know you didn't do that because we had a full night last night at the studio. A full set. I know
Where's
you
my
didn't do that.
picture?
I don't know. Oh, I do know. It's in the other room. Sam or Johnny will get it
Somebody
for you.
get me the picture. Last night, I filled a bucket list. When I was a child and lived in New York City, I saw Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay in the day, fight Joe Frazier. And what happened was Muhammad decided to open his mouth because he was teasing Joe
Thanks,
throughout the
Johnny.
fight. And he decided to get punched in the jaw. And it
Like
knocked Ali out. And that was
Look
the
at
end of that.
Sam's face. She's just. Oh
And
my
last
gosh.
night, Sam, because you seem to appreciate this, his ex-wife was there, his first wife, that had 10 years and 4 children, was on the set
Kalia.
of the Becky and Boca show.
Kalia.
Kalia. She was on the set. And she signed an autographed picture in my name of the greatest fighter of all time, in my book. I mean, there's arguments because there was some other guys that came along that were pretty heavy duty, but this guy was the best. And I always wanted to say to God, if I could only get something, a picture or something. And last night, she was there. She's going to come down. She's bringing Team Ali into the studio.
Team Ali.
Because we're going to the,
Delray Beach Boxing.
you see, she finishes my sentences.
So
But this
sad
to
we
me,
share a brain.
this to me means so much. It made my day yesterday. This means so much to me because it's history. You know, this is part of what the Brooklyn Cafe likes to bring to the table, and now we have the new logo where all decisions are made at our table, and we bring our friends, we bring everybody on board. But this is a very special gift. I know you got one for Chuck and your son, but this goes down as something I've always wanted, and it came from his wife. It's as close as I get because the gentleman is dead. And so for you.
And all donations go towards an amazing coloring book she created about manners. And I actually heard that this coloring book has been picked up by the Miami-Dade school system, and every student in the school system will be getting this coloring book. So I bought one for my daughter because she's an art teacher in the Miami-Dade school system, and it's all about manners and how to treat each other, which is beautiful. It's a thick book. And then, of course, I had to get a picture for my husband and a picture for my son. So I texted them. I said, I got you all a gift, a present, a surprise. Well, they were waiting for JT tickets. And they said, not that I'm saying I'm disappointed, but were they JT tickets? I go, not quite JT tickets. I got to make that phone call. But they were very excited with that. So thank you, Kalia. Team Ali will be bringing to the Brooklyn Cafe soon. Becky and Boca, thank you for bringing her on your show. She was an unbelievable guest. In that picture, do you know how old she is?
What was she, 19?
She was 16 in this picture. He was 24, and that was the day he proposed to her, was that picture.
Well, we don't need to bring that up because he's underage. But anyway, that's a different story for another day. But
But that was a long time ago. That was 1966.
That's right.
Times were different.
and I tell you, she's just like Muhammad. She is loud, she is black and
Loud and in
beautiful,
charge.
and you know she's in the room. She is loud. She wore a hat that said star on it, the bling bling hat. But it just goes to show you, you know, we try to get his daughter on the set when the same week he died 2 years ago. The same week he died, his daughter was going to come down to a set that we did at BZT, and we lost track of all that. So it was just nice that
You
that
were very
whole thing
excited
came
to
around.
get that.
Oh,
So thank
I'm
you,
excited.
Kalia. More information coming on that. We've got a lot coming up. We've got a big Valentine's Day segment coming up. It's all being created in my head right now, so I'll let you know when that comes to be.
It's
And
the
that
Twilight
has a
Zone.
lot to do with Dr. Dora, and she'll be calling in today with her daily dose of desire. It is Friday. We have Salt Sweet Boca Raton on the set with us. We have Deborah Size on our Fitness Friday. New Grub, which is a new vegan food choice that you are going to be trying.
Well, I
It's
got a million
meatless.
questions.
And before the questions, you can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. And give us a call. Dr. Dora's calling in soon, 888-565-1470. And maybe, you know all those commercials you shot today?
Yes.
Coming Monday, we've got 2 new commercial spots. Maybe we'll get our interns on air one of these days.
No, I already have it all lined up.
Uh-oh.
I had the interns do a 2-minute bio, and we're going to
Sam's
actually
just
have
shaking
them,
her head.
and have them do an interview and everything on air.
So we got all
We're not
kinds of
gonna tell
things
them when.
going on. So welcome, everybody. We got Amanda. Amanda's been hiding from us for a while. Salt Sweet Boca. Here's Freddy's mask.
Yes. What, you want me to wear
Salt
it?
Sweet. You
You
want
want
to
me to
wear
wear
it
it for the whole day?
the whole day? Let us know how your senses go with that. You know, they say if you close one sense, the other ones get stronger.
You know what? I'll wear it when Dora calls in. How's
Okay.
that? We'll do that.
That'll be fantastic. You'll do that.
Because Dora writes these books, by the way, naked.
Love Arrested and Love Attempted. You know, we talk so much, and John Wellman is watching, about getting in touch with the ground and getting back to Mother Earth. And every single time when I go to Salt Sweet, I tease that it's the best nap you could ever take. But it's just about breathing in and relaxing and just getting away from it all. And then you feel good.
There's a great
So welcome, Amanda.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be back.
We missed you.
I know, we missed you too.
And of course, Amanda's daughters are selling Girl Scout cookies. And, you know, the world is in a whole conspiracy against us because we go from Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, Girl Scout cookies, and then Valentine's Day. There's just no way that we can actually ever get healthy. So in between all of these splurges, we've got New Grub with us and Deborah Size. What you got, Freddie? We need a bigger table.
What I got here came from John yesterday.
We should try it.
And this is the card. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to do anything until next week.
It is not a Platinum Amex.
It is
the
not.
smart card from Vitalizer.
This is how we're going to be showing off our...
And we could do this. We go with the energy strip. And John,
Yes.
we're going to talk about that as
But
well.
We'll do that later.
But let's talk to Amanda. You know, you still have not been to Salt Sweet of Boca.
I haven't.
And if you go
Get
to
your
Salt
finger
Sweet of
down.
Boca,
Get your finger
if
down.
you go to Salt Sweet of Boca
Yes.
and you are a new visitor,
Yes.
mention the Brooklyn Cafe and you receive your first visit for free. Free.
Yes.
No money, nada, nothing. Contact Boca, Delray, Lake Worth, where else? Wellington, for free.
In Fort Lauderdale.
And Fort Lauderdale. You know what that means?
Who's that?
Dr. Dora. I went to ask Dr. Dora about salt.
I gotta put this thing on. Lord.
Dr. Dora, how you doing?
Hello, everyone.
Dr. Dora's Daily Dose of Desire.
Ooh, don't do that because you ring my head.
I can't wait to hear. Do you have a question? Did someone call in with a question for me? Or
Freddie, did anyone write in with a question?
Yes, there is. As a matter of fact, there is a question, but I can't read it if I have my eyes
He can't write.
covered.
He can't read the question. You know, it's all about the senses.
All about the senses.
It's the senses. You know, if you use a blind, here's my question. If you use a blindfold and you're in the salt, what changes with your senses?
well, you know, Susan Chatham is all into cooking because she's a gourmet chef. That's our heroine in the novel. And she's also very into spas. So she would love the Salt Sweet.
Susan Chatham of Love Arrested and Love Attempted with Love Salt Sweet.
With her lover and using it as a prelude to other things later that evening.
As a prelude to other things later that evening, Susan Chatham, the heroine of Love Arrested and Love Attempted. What's the question, Freddie?
The question is very similar to the one you had. They were asking whether or not they should bind senses. But then how do you read the book? You see, I'm trying to get people to read the book and do this thing. They're talking about binding senses. In other words, binding people
You know,
to enhance the book experience.
senses, because we really use all our senses in our lovemaking with our partners. We use the sense of sight, how they look to us. We use the sense of sound. What are they saying? What are we hearing? What sounds are being made? We use the sense of smell, so smelling the aromas of the salt, or other things, pheromones, all those senses
Sight,
that
sound, touch.
attract us. We use the sense of taste, whether we're tasting salt or tasting food or tasting other things or each other, and the sense of touch, so how the salt feels on your feet or how we feel to each other. So all the senses are involved in my novels, Love Arrested and Love Attempted, and soon to come out, Love Avenged. And also for our listeners, the sense of, you're addressing the sense of touch and smell with the salt sweet, and you're addressing the sense of smell and sight and taste with the new grub. So it all goes very hand in hand. And other parts.
Well, I was going to ask, when you go to Salt Sweet, it sort of vitalizes you, again, back to John, it sort of vitalizes.
It invigorates you. It does.
It changes your senses, yes?
It does. Well, it increases the serotonin. It increases the serotonin in your brain. So you sit back and you're relaxing for 45 minutes. We're creating a negative ion environment.
Which enhances more of what you feel and everything else. That's going to have to be part of that Saturday handcuff deal.
Handcuff Jamie.
It may make any action you take in the bedroom or elsewhere that much more enhanced afterwards.
And there you have it. I think what we're going to do, we've
rises your senses.
We've been talking about these books, and what we do is we ask people on the weekend to take the book, and you sort of, and what you do is you handcuff yourself to your loved one or whatever, and you spend the whole weekend reading her books.
Amanda might have to close down Salt Sweet for that one.
And doing everything else, but no, but
it is not a family-friendly environment if we do that.
No, what I'm thinking is, instead of just running into. No, what I'm take it easy.
Handcuffed at Salt Sweet.
No, what I'm thinking is you could do
a double session.
You could do outside events. Right, you go to Soul Sweet, you got to get that energy going, the beach, the Soul Sweet. You do the things you have to do to get to that end result.
That's it.
So there's exterior before we go interior. Look at that, she's laughing.
If you can just spend time with your significant other and go to Salt Sweet. Thank you, Dr. Dora. Dr. Dora's Daily Dose of Desire.
All right, that's.
And the books are on Amazon.com or on the website at Dora's Silk. That's V as in vibrant. And look forward to next Friday. Have a good show.
Dr. Dora's Daily Dose of Desire. Love Attempted and Love Arrested.
Stay
you can
sexually
find it
healthy,
on
Doc. I'll talk to you next week.
Amazon.com. Bye-bye.
It's always that uncomfortable feeling. You got to fit that segment in with the guests you have on the air.
You know what? But I can always segue. It's about bringing your senses to
I don't have a problem with it.
It's raising your sensuality.
Well, this is what this stuff does.
But you know what? If you can spend time with your significant other doing things together, and Salt Sweet's just one of the things you can do together.
Listen, if I can make a snowball out of salt, if I can make a snowball in that place like a ball and hit you in the head with it, I would do that.
I don't know if it would stick together.
No, it won't.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. When Rita's ready, give us a call, 888-565-1470. You can find Dr. Dora's books on Amazon.com. Love Arrested, Love Attempted, and Love Avenged coming out before Valentine's Day. And we will be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What
a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
feel silkier,
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant. Want to make your smartphone brilliant?
Hey, I'm Doris Vilk. When life keeps you crazy, the job, the kids, a husband, how do you escape? Fantasize about romantic evenings? Follow the exploits of Hollywood actress Susan Chatham in my erotic novels, Love Arrested and Love Attempted, and revel in Susan's steamy love life. There's lust, passion, and betrayal. But what doesn't kill her makes her insatiable. Buy the ebooks or paperbacks at Amazon. Visit me at dorisvilk.com. That's V as in vibrant. Prepare to be aroused.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we are back on a fabulous Friday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You heard from Dr. Dora, her daily dose of desire. We're talking about salt and bringing your senses to awareness. And with Salt Sweet, we also have New Grub.
Yes.
Hakuna Matata. Welcome, guys.
Hey guys, how you doing? Thanks for having us.
What is New Grub?
New Grub is a totally new idea of eating. This product is a powder, so it stays good on the shelf. These are good until November 1st of this year, so you don't have to worry about refrigerating until you're ready to use it.
What is it?
You just add water and cook. It replaces ground beef
like
in
I
any
can do that.
traditional recipe. It's made with sprouted organic chickpeas. So we start with an organic chickpea and we grow it into a little plant. So it breaks down the cellular membrane of the pea, so it's easy for your body to digest and absorb the nutrients so you have good energy levels after you eat it. But obviously it's a loophole because you feel like you're eating meatballs, hamburgers, and
This is
tacos.
dehydrated chickpeas?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on a second. So we're going to put water in this.
Yes.
We're going to eat this.
Yes.
That's it. But I see burgers, I see stuff.
There's you know what this is? It just says organic sprouted chickpea flour, pink Himalayan organic salt, beet flour, organic spices, garlic, onion, parsley. I always say 5 ingredients or less when you're looking at your ingredient list, and here you have it.
Yeah.
Only 80 calories. There's 15 servings in this container.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
Wait a
know.
minute.
This is food.
That stuff over here in front of us.
This makes
is
that.
From that.
It's from this?
Yes.
Have you ever made pancakes where you just add water and then put it in the pan and all of a
Once.
sudden you have flapjacks?
One
in front
time.
of you?
Yeah. One time.
Yeah, so it's just
Can I
like
see?
that, and you actually make it like a pancake. You put a little oil in the bottom of a pan. You add some water to this. We added a little bit of taco seasoning to make these tacos here today. And then you flip it. It'll lift off the pan just like a regular pancake does when you know it's ready to be flipped. You flip it, and then you start to chop when it comes to the other side. And next thing you know, it'll look just like ground beef.
And it does.
And how do you get the brown color?
Yeah, what is that?
So there's organic beets in there, which give it a reddish color, so it looks just like meat.
Can you get it? Yeah.
It gives you a reddish color.
It gives you a reddish
Right.
color. It's the beets that give you the reddish
Try it.
color.
And the cheese is also.
We're
We
going to
also
pass
put
these
some
around so
so
everyone can
delicious
try it.
coconut-based cheese on top. They have
Yeah.
that available at Whole Foods now. It's really good.
You
You'd
guys
never know
tried
the
these
difference.
also.
I haven't tried them.
That's our new teriyaki meatball recipe.
What do you think, Freddie?
Holy
posted
smokes,
on
that's
our-
delicious.
Here,
Yeah,
here's-
they
try
have this
This is a
posted
taco.
on. Yeah, the tacos are delicious.
I think
I've
we're
made
always
them
eating
several
on
times.
this set. Amanda,
Yeah.
help yourself.
So this is a really great product because not only is it good for your body, it's easy for it to digest and absorb the nutrients.
What do
It's
you
also
think?
good for the environment because every time you use a pound of this instead of a pound of ground beef, you'll save about 1,100 gallons of water, which is a few months worth of showering.
Why is that?
The cattle industry is a huge driver of water usage.
Huh.
So for each pound of meat that you typically use, it's going to use about 1,700 gallons of water. to
And this is
produce
all
that water.
vegetable. This is all soy.
Sprouted organic chickpeas. There's no soy,
There's no
there's
soy.
no gluten, and we could just use regular chickpeas. It would taste similar, but the way that it digests after it's sprouted in your body, people are noticing a difference all over the place. They're emailing us like, oh my God, like what is it? What is this? You know, where's it been my whole life?
So how did you even create this? Amanda, you got to try this.
So I actually used to sell meat
really
for a living.
delicious.
And that was like the thing that I was doing since I spent my 18th birthday in the DMV trying to get a truck driver's license so that I can help my family
Want another meatball?
out with their company.
Look at his face.
Amanda, you gonna take a meatball?
So much of it,
I'll
and
take a meatball.
then we realized what we were actually doing. You know, nobody wants to
Take
watch
some force
slaughterhouse videos. Nobody wants
Yeah.
to really, like, actually, you know, most of the population, I don't think they could pull the trigger themselves on an animal if they wanted to eat it.
No,
Exactly.
absolutely
but
not.
we can pay somebody that we can't see to do it as well. So we decided to go vegan, but we don't really like salad that much. And that's a lot of what's going on, you know, protein from salads and this and that. We want to eat meatball Parmesan heroes, and we wanted meatballs on our pizza, and we wanted like tacos. We wanted all the foods that we grew up on that tasted so good to us that we crave. And we designed this product and we started showing some of our friends about it. And they were like, oh my God, you should sell this. So here we are. We made some minor changes and we made it super versatile. So you can travel with this, you can take this camping. Hurricane season is no longer a problem. All you need is a hot top.
Yeah,
Hurricane season, I love that. My son, who made me buy all this canned soup at CVS,
Yep.
you know what, babe? Next year, we're not going to have a hurricane. I'm going to give you a bag of this. He's going to go, Mom, honestly, what do you guys think? Samantha? Yes,
I
it's
think
good.
it's delicious.
Amanda?
It is. It's very good.
Thank you.
Is there any flavor to this, or you have to add it like anything
if you
else?
don't add any flavors to it, it's going to taste like a falafel, which is
Really?
wonderful. If you like falafels,
Yeah.
totally cool. But we wanted to keep it really simple and really basic. So just like ground beef, it's one product that you pick up at the store and you can do 100 different things with it. So we wanted to keep this super versatile. So if you have your own family recipes, like for example, my grandma always adds bread. She like wets bread, adds fresh basil and fresh garlic to her meatballs. Like that's like my family recipe. That's what we grew up on. So we can recreate those family recipes that we like and that everybody in our family really likes, except we can make it vegan where everybody's going to feel good afterwards, we're going to help the environment, and we're going to save the animals.
How much water do you add?
So each recipe has a different amount of water. So you use less water when you're doing meatballs because you need it to hold together. Use a little bit more when you're doing tacos or hamburgers. But we have this recipe card here,
Yeah, it comes with
and
it.
it shows you how to do it.
This is what you just
And they
showed
also
this
have
to Chef.
videos. They have videos on their
Yeah.
to show you how to do it.
newgrubveganfood.com. You can log on there. It's got all sorts of videos. You can order it right online, and we do complimentary shipping on all orders over $50.
It's so easy. You're looking at a cup of new grub and somewhere between a third of a cup to 3/4 of a cup of water, depending on what you're making. I guess how sticky you want it. And that's it. And all your seasoning. What do you think?
I'm good. It's good.
Yeah, I think it's delicious.
Yeah. Looks, tastes, and feels just like meat. You would never know the difference.
Amanda, now you've got kids.
I do.
You think I do? You think they?
I'm
I
sorry.
think they would.
This is a Girl Scout cookie.
No, I think they would. It's got. I mean, it tastes amazing.
You would never know,
You
and
would
it's
never.
it's all vegetable. It's all chickpeas.
It's all sprouted, it's all organic, it's all whole food ingredients. So there's a lot of meat replacers on the market, but a lot of them have hydrolyzed soy or isolated soy proteins, and it's almost like a science experiment. And we were eating them for a while, but it kind of like pulls you down a little bit sometimes. This being all whole food organic ingredients, it's super easy in every area. You know, we tried to make it as versatile as possible, as delicious as possible, and we want it available to everybody whenever they want it. So
and
that's
it's
why
New
we
Grub.
ship anywhere.
NUGRUB, vegan food. Those who are asking, New Grub. NUGRUB. Fred, I got a lot of static in my ear.
I know somebody's microphone is
next to a phone. Oh, okay. Just checking on that.
That's right.
I can't believe the shelf life. And it's funny because we always talk about shelf life is not good, but in this case, there are no preservatives because it is strictly the sprouted
Got
chickpeas.
it.
So this shelf life is okay.
All the ingredients in it are actually technically non-perishable because they all have over a 2-year shelf life when we receive all the ingredients. So it's
So this is a millennial
Won't-
food because it
won't go
lasts
bad.
forever.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing lasts forever.
There you go. Your
Now-
son would love it. Gio and Sabrina would love this.
Of course. Are you kidding? They're probably eating it now. The bottom line here is that it tastes like meat. It looks like meat.
It looks like chicken, tastes like chicken. No, it doesn't, but it tastes just like meat.
Now this one has teriyaki, so you can put any sauce you want on it, correct?
Any flavors you want, anything you want to do. You could use grandma's recipe for a lentil loaf, and you can use this as the base of it. You know, if you want to make chili, it'll hold itself together in the chili, after you cook it.
So it doesn't break down when you cook it.
Doesn't break down. And
Can you make this like a bread loaf?
You can make
You can make it like a
you can
meatloaf.
make burgers. We have some recipes that we just posted on our website last night. We actually have a recipe developer now, so she's actually going to be coming out with new stuff on a weekly basis.
This is really cool.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So what, you guys are hanging out one night and you decided to make
just did
meatballs and then all of a sudden there's a new grub?
Exactly, yeah.
Really?
Well, we really like those tacos because I can make food on Sunday and it's good for 3 to 4 days in the fridge. It keeps the same consistency. So if
I'm
you
looking at
are
what's
a
even
meal
in it.
prepper, something like that,
Right.
Meal prepper.
really easy to work with.
Listen, you gotta learn something. When you're on set and they give you something to eat, don't pick at it. Eat all of it. Don't eat the meat. You gotta combine the
You
flavor.
gotta go. Well, I'm looking at the ingredients. There's like no fat. It's 1.5 grams of fat.
There's nothing in it.
No cholesterol. That's what I'm looking at. What's in it? There's some fiber.
There's flavor in it.
Vitamin D. It's not. There's nothing in it. There's 13 grams of carbs. No sugar. I mean, 3 grams of sugar. There's
Okay,
nothing.
13 grams of carb, but how much is a serving?
This has 15. 3 tablespoons dry.
Now, how many
What will
tablespoons does
convert?
it
It
take?
doubles in size when you add water or soy sauce or barbecue sauce, whatever you want to add to it. It's going to double in size. It's going to double in weight. So that one bag right there will make 15 full-size meatballs, 15 full-size tacos. This big bag here will make about 4.5 pounds of organic ground beef replacement when you add water.
Holy
That's
smokes.
4
It's
meals.
interesting when you grab it. You know, at first you're like, oh, it's pretty small, but then when you realize that it's going to double or even triple in size when you
So
add
this is
water.
about what, like a pound and a half of meat equivalent to,
A
if you're
pound and a
thinking
half
15
if you do
meatballs.
Yeah.
If you do tacos, you're going to add a little more water. You're going to add a little taco seasoning. It'll be more like 2 pounds from that one.
I'm
bag.
bringing this home, guys. This is dinner.
So let me ask you a question. When
Yeah.
you put this together, right, and you put it in the fridge because you're going to go to work and you come home and then you cook it, do you cook this, and how do you cook it? Is it cooked differently from a meatball? How do you cook it?
No, everything is the same way. The
Really?
only thing you might want to add when you're doing meatballs is some sort of fat, whether that be avocado or whether that be sesame oil or peanut oil or something like that. Because as you can see, it's very low fat on its own. So it's going to be a little firmer than a regular meatball. So if you just add a little bit of fat to it, it'll have the same texture as whatever you were working with. And you can play with it. It's kind of fun. And it's easy because it's not raw meat, so kids can play with it too. Like, so if you have a
No
son or a
salmonella or
daughter,
anything?
No salmonella, you don't have to worry about that.
And what are the benefits of vegan?
So there's
Of this, because
all
I'm looking to
sorts of
see.
benefits
I'm looking to see what's
yeah.
in this. This is
Yes,
plant based, and
definitely.
and I wish Tammy were still here to talk to us about this. Tammy Fogarty,
Yes. Well,
1-800-84-TAMMY. I love her phone number, by the way, to really explain the benefits of why are we doing sprouted chickpeas.
So we live in a world where we all have dogs and cats, and we can recognize that they all have personalities and they're all individuals, and this one acts a certain way, this one acts a certain way, that way. If you grab it aggressively, they're going to be scared. They actually have feelings as well. So that's what I noticed, like when I was selling meat for a living, like I was selling a ton of it, I was really good at it, but like it was almost like my soul was hurting a little bit because I knew at the end of the day that these were living creatures that like they just wanted to live, and they're born into a life of slavery, and we can't really. The only way we can stop that from happening, you know, we actually have a say. It's almost like voting, because if we don't buy it anymore, they're not going to produce, assuming
Well,
that
I'm
we're gonna buy
thinking
it.
even not the animal cruelty, which I don't even want to talk about, but the benefits of what is this? It's people are asking me protein. There's 5 grams of protein in this. They're asking me fat. It's 1.5 grams of fat per
in the
serving.
bag, though?
No,
Oh,
per serving.
Okay.
Per serving.
It's a lot of veggies. So Ken from Happy Printer is asking me all these questions. He eats healthy. What's the serving size? It's 3 tablespoons and it doubles. So this, if you're making meatballs, equates to about 1.5 pounds of the meat. And it's all sprouted, it's all healthy, 3 grams of sugar. So there's really nothing, I could say there's nothing in it, it's like eating air, but you're getting a meal out of it.
It isn't
Yeah.
eating it
The
because
sugar, the sugar in it is only from the beet flour that we put in. It's naturally occurring inside the beets. That's the only reason we didn't add any sugar to it. It just
There's no sugar. And if you look at the ingredients, there's no sugar added, and everything in it is organic.
now, how long has New Grub been around?
We've been actively selling since September.
Of
We've
this
been
year?
developing-
Of last year?
Yeah, we've been developing it for about a year and a half.
Right.
And it was something that, you know, you have to make it right. We want to make it so that it's scalable, so that anybody in the United States can get it within 2 days. You know, if they order it today, I'll ship it today, and they'll get it, you know, as fast as we can get it to them. And since it's so versatile, it's easy to ship. It's easy to travel with. You know, if you have college students, all they need is one of those $20 griddles from Target and a little bit of oil to spray on it.
What's
and
the
they
price
can-
point on it? Speaking of
These-
college students.
These bags are $20, so that's that'll make 15 full-size meatballs, 15 full-size tacos, These 32-ounce bags are $40, and that'll replace over 4.5 pounds of organic ground beef.
You know, the funny thing is that when you go to college, most of your kids eat these noodles, which
The
are
ramen noodles?
which is
Yeah, the
very
ramen
unhealthy.
noodles. Yeah, very unhealthy.
Very unhealthy. I mean, I tell my son, Gio used to buy the boxes at Costco that were tremendous. And I said, well, you just cut your lifestyle. When you get 50, you're gonna feel all that, you know? But this stuff is, the price point is better. I would like to do a contest because you've only been around, what, 8 months?
Yeah.
Think about this. You must be developing new recipes on how to use this, right? I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
So we put a contest together and have everybody bring a plate and we pick a winner.
A recipe contest.
I mean, this is unreal. I had 2 because I couldn't believe the first one was that good. I couldn't, and it fills you.
Eating on this set.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And I crunch, and you with the picking of the, I crunch the thing, put it in my mouth. Listen, it's live radio. But the amazing thing about this is that you can use this in 100 different ways. I'm thinking of some Latino recipes that we have called Janicletas, which is like a pat. And you used to put codfish in it. I used to eat it. My father makes it every Sunday. He used to make it for us. I'm thinking, well, that's very bad for you. It's done in fat and yada, yada,
But
and
think
all.
about Super Bowl. You can do Super Bowl chili with this.
Yeah.
And you don't
Yeah.
need the chili. You can still add your beans. You can still add all your vegetables to it. But this, instead of the meat, this becomes your base. And everyone's doing chili next weekend for Super Bowl.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't eat chili.
And they
No,
won't,
that's
know,
not true. I
they won't
couldn't
know
eat
the
chili.
difference, I guarantee you. They won't know
Right?
the
But you
difference.
can eat this for sure.
No, I can eat chili. I'm saying, but this you can. It's even better.
I
This
like
is
to make a
tremendous.
plate of nachos, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, what a good idea.
Nachos, a little bit of we put the vegan cheese on top. You know, there's some jalapenos in there, just like regular nachos with some new grub in there.
And
Awesome.
everything
And
sauteed.
we'll go to a party and we'll leave it on the table and we'll just watch. And everybody will be like, oh, those nachos, it'll be the first thing.
And they have
none
no idea,
of them
right?
will have any idea.
But
that-
this,
have
I mean,
no
this is
idea.
really delicious.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Yes,
When we talk about lifestyle changes and how you make the change and how you incorporate your kids into a healthier lifestyle, it's one step at a time. And Amanda, when you're cooking with your, I mean, she's got 2 beautiful little girls. Getting vegetables into them,
Not easy.
No, it's not easy.
But you can feed them vegetables like this.
Yeah.
Taco-shaped vegetables.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think it's really cool because I think that the recipes that you can use this with have yet to be written. I mean, you guys are starting out. I know that you guys are having fun with this.
we're going to have to ask Chef Olga.
And that's another thing I'm thinking about Chef Olga and Tammy. All these people that do this for a living
Yeah.
as well, they can create a whole bunch of, and I'm thinking about diabetics. I can't eat flour. I can't eat none of that. But you can eat this.
You can
Yeah.
absolutely eat this.
You
It's
could
all sprouted
definitely
grains.
eat
this.
And it will,
Definitely.
is it filling you up?
I had to have a second one because
Yeah, but that's only 2 meatballs. Think about that.
I'm
That's
telling
a
you, it's
big
not
meal.
bad. Yeah, but it's dense.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
more dense than a regular meatball.
Yeah.
NewGrubVeganFood.com. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more of Salt Sweet. Freddie might eat another meatball. Amanda and Deborah Size.
You're giving away my secrets all the time.
565-1470. Maybe I'll have a taco off air.
Oh.
We'll be right back.
One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant. One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your
What
eye.
a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any
Quick 3 minutes and instantly heal all chronic pain, burn calories, and increase circulation and collagen. We are conveniently located in Coconut Creek, Florida. Please call 954-906-5656. For more information, call 954-906-5656 or visit our website at fireicespa.com.
Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495. Add that extra wow factor to your home or office wastebaskets with designer liners. Designer liners will turn an everyday home item into the pinnacle of decor at an affordable price. Available in a variety of prints from polka dots, zigzags, to paisley. Dare to dream bigger with custom designer liners for your charity fundraiser or a company logo. Reusable as basket decor liners or gift bags, and made in the USA. Designer liners will enhance any home or office. Get yours today at designerliners.com or wastebaskets.com. That's designerliners with an S.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we're back. We're back at the Brooklyn Cafe for a fabulous Friday. We have new grub. We're eating this. I see Timon and Pumbaa like on the set of The Lion King having new grub meatballs because it's not meat and they're vegan. And I don't know, it's just making me think.
What is it? You need to go to the movies or something?
No, I'm just like, I see things in movies and videos. That's what I'm thinking of new grub. And Deb Barcelone from Deborah's Eyes. We have Amanda with us from Salt Sweet Both. We're talking about what is going on at Salt Sweet.
Yes.
All I can tell you, it is flu season. Do not go to Salt Sweet when you are actively sick. However, when you are not contagious anymore and you just have that lingering icky feeling, I went 2 weeks ago, I left there and I felt so much better. And it opens up your sinuses, it clears your chest. Now don't go if you're sick and you're contagious, but afterwards, and you just have that lingering, not so good feeling, it helps everything. And you should see the kids that are there. The kids, this is allergy season, and they're getting sick. And ear infections, asthma. Someone told me the other day they've been homesick all day with asthma. We need to tell her, actually, she should go to Salt Sweet. And she takes all this medication.
Who's this?
One of our clients. I don't want to tell who she is because it's
a
HIPAA violation.
You're right.
But she takes all this medication. I talked to her, and she says, my asthma's really bad, and I'm like really sick again from all the medicine, and she doesn't leave her house because of all the side effects of her asthma medication.
Well, you know, the flu season is out of control in the country. Did you see the news? Another 2 people died. You know, the funny thing here is that you take a shot. Now, I've never taken a flu shot in my life. I got the flu maybe once or twice. I did get the flu. I got sick. I don't know if it was the flu. I did get sick. Yeah.
I'm going to make you Jewish.
The problem? Why, Jewish people don't get sick?
We knock on wood a lot.
Oh. There you go. You get splinters in your fingers. The problem is that if you don't take an ounce of prevention, you get sick. And this flu, unfortunately, when you get sick, it lasts for weeks. And then there's the after flu, where you start coughing up a lung. And there's all sorts of strange things happening to your body. So instead of doing that, do things that are healthy.
Well, let me ask Amanda, is it preventative?
It is preventative. And we do, like you said, we ask that you not come when you are actively contagious. And we don't want to spread that, especially children. We don't want them giving it and passing it back and forth. But when you are healthy, when you do come and you just come regularly about once a week, it does help prevent you from getting sick.
Well, let me ask you this. The kids get to play in the salt. Can we go in the kids' room and play in the salt?
No, you cannot. You bring adult cooties.
The adults don't play in the salt, though.
You're not allowed to do that.
Why?
course. That's why it's called the kids' room.
You would love it, though.
I would be there.
If you went there, you could build a sandman, a salt man.
A sandman, salt man.
You
I could build one of
You
each.
could probably add water, and it would stick together like a snowman.
I would come out of this thing probably so full of salt. Do you have showers?
You've never seen the kids so happy, though. You have little kids. I mean, I've seen babies coming out, and they're crawling, and they leave their hand footprints, like crawling down the whole hallway. They have no idea they're in therapy. They have no idea this is a therapeutic cure for their ear infections, for their asthma, for their coughs, for all this that ails them. And my son was on, oh my gosh, Mr. Smoke, and he was always on a steroid, and he was always on albuterol, and these things that make you nuts. Forget focusing in school.
Your son used to go to school with a cape. He thought he was Batman.
Too. Imagine if they were salt sweet.
Oh, God.
But the kids love it.
You think he's a Sandman?
No, they do love it. And lately we've had one little girl who was getting ear infections. Every 2 weeks she'd have another ear infection. So her parents finally decided to bring her in and try something. She's been coming about 3 times a week for the past month, and no more ear infections.
Okay, now I got a question that was written to me.
Okay.
And then we got to get to Deb because she's just sitting and nodding, and I got a bone to pick with her. But anyway, somebody says to me that they don't want to go to So Sweet because they're afraid with all the sicknesses and children have germs and people have germs, and this is a germaphobe. And I said, they shut the place down, right, which you do, when you clean it.
They clean between every session.
We clean between every session. We go down, we wipe down the kids' room. And then don't forget, one of the properties of salt is it's antibacterial. So germs aren't going to live in the salt.
Which is very important, and we have to stress this because this is a person in the health profession, and she happens to know every germ in the world because she's around it.
Personally.
She's around it 24/7.
Hi, Germ, I'm Sam.
She's around it 24/7. So there are other people that have written to me and says, "Well, is it clean? Is it healthy?
Our rooms are very sterile. They're
and
very
it's not
clean,
like when you're on an airplane
but
and
it's
all
not-
this through the air. It's not like that.
And it's also not like touching any door handle.
Correct.
I mean, you just touch a door handle and you can spread germs.
Right.
So you go in this room, we clean it. We're constantly cleaning both rooms. We wipe down between every session. And, we also do field the people coming in. We ask, why are you coming? To make sure that people aren't coming when they are sick and contagious.
That's
And
right.
they
You
have
send them out of
packages,
there, right?
and she has packages. So after your first visit, that you can go for free because you're going to mention the Brooklyn Cafe and say Dawn and Freddie and Amanda sent you. You're going to call the Boca, Delray, Fort Lauderdale, Wellington offices, or
There's one missing.
Lake Worth.
Lake Worth. There you
Okay.
go. Thank you. Five locations. You mentioned the Brooklyn Cafe. You get your first visit for free. If you go into the kids' room, you as a parent go for free, and you bring your child in to give it a try. But after that, you don't have to pay for every visit because they have amazing packages.
Now the bottom line
Or
here
you can
is
pay for the month, which is less than you're going to pay for a gym membership,
Now,
less than you're going to pay for an antibiotic.
and the bottom line here is when you go to the bathroom, right? You do your business, and you're going to leave the bathroom. You know what is the most dangerous part of a bathroom? It's not the toilet.
The doorknob.
It's the doorknob.
That's what Amanda
So
said.
I was taught that you use a tissue, you wipe your hands, you open the door with the paper in your hand, you throw it away. Don't touch the other side.
Yeah.
That is more deadly than anything else. That and an airplane.
Yeah.
2 deadliest places on the planet for germs. But this place is constantly cleaned, and it's antibacterial. So there shouldn't be a reason of fear of getting sick, catching something, because it doesn't exist. If anything, it's where you and if you are sick, suppose your kid had the flu and you go in there, is it going to make it so that other people shouldn't be there? I don't think so. I can't see that.
Well, you would not bring your children on other children if they were sick.
That's
so
right.
as a courtesy, even though it's antibacterial, just be courteous as you would in school or any place else.
You wouldn't send them to school,
You wouldn't
correct.
send your child to school. So if you would not send your child to school with an illness, please don't bring them to Salt Suite. But after the contagious period is over, I'm telling you, the ear infections that all of these kids have before they're getting tubes in their ear, and I know so many are. I ran pediatric practice for 12 years. The amount of people we send to ENTs for their kids to have their tonsils or adenoids and tubes put in their ears.
You put all those tubes in kids' ears?
I didn't do it, but we
You
would
did.
send them to
12
the
years
ENTs.
worth of Florida kids walking around with your
that,
tubes.
And I would press the button for,
Oh, that's right.
for the nuclear
Fingerprint
bomb
is there.
in Hawaii. I did all those things.
Yes.
But before you put your children on all of these medications, and before you put them on antibiotics, and before you have to go to all of these doctors, try it. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. I feel like I'm an infomercial for a Salt Sweet. It is free. Try it. Try it. You'll like it. It's like Mikey. Try it. You'll like it, Freddie. You really need to try it. You can go for free. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Absolutely gonna go. And like I tell you, I had the flu for I don't know what the hell I had, but whatever it was around for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Well, look at Faith Washington.
And I didn't want to. Well, I'm not gonna go there when I'm sick. And I just got over it last week. It was horrendous. I mean, doing the show, I used to drink something hot just to talk because you lose your voice. You start coughing up another human being. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I cough up a lot.
I've never seen anything like this. And then I look at the news, this thing is like a runaway train.
It's a runaway train.
So preventiveness, and remember when we said I wanted 1,000 kids to meet us? I'm going to bring that back. The school's back now. We're going to try, let's try 1,000 kids in the Boca offices of Salt Sweet. 1,000 kids. Pick a day and let's do it. And let's overwhelm the office. And, you know, I mean, you deal with 1,000 people, you just make appointments and have to come back, but that's okay. We'll bring out cameras and have some fun with it.
561-288-0481, Salt Sweet Boca. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you, or call Delray 561-316-7258. I am always at Salt Sweet on the weekends. I have to squeeze it in. It's part of my, I used to go 2 to 3 times a week when I first started, but now I have like this baseline. I'm telling you, women and your puffy eyes and the bags you get under your eyes, and everyone's going to the plastic surgeon. You're taking all these antihistamines because you're so swollen and puffy. Nothing has made a difference like going to Salt Sweet.
Does Chuck go with you?
He does go with me on the weekends.
He has puffy eyes?
No, but as women in allergies, I would try every eye cream I could find on the market. Nothing worked. I started going to Salt Sweet. What an unbelievable difference. Because it drains. Everything just, and then there's a line for the bathroom, so just be patient. Because everything, and I don't know why. Why does that happen?
I don't know.
You start,
probably releasing toxins.
Yeah, what are you releasing? What is that?
You're releasing toxins when you're in that environment, I'm sure, and it's going to come out. It's got to come out somehow.
All the water you're retaining, it just flushes through your body, and you don't have to do anything. You just sit there for 45 minutes. Go after you exercise. I go from the gym to Salt Sweet. It's an amazing relaxation. And you just feel so much better. And the joy you see in the kids' faces and the parents who said, and grandparents are bringing kids in. Do you know we're old enough to be grandparents? Well, you are almost a grandparent.
No, I'm not.
But grandparents are bringing their kids in and benefiting from
Sam, don't be laughing, Sam. You know, the bottom line here is that people go into saunas.
Yes.
I'm fortunate I have a sauna in my house. And my tub turns into a sauna. But people use saunas, and I was told the saunas are not clean environments either because you sweat. And then most of the seats are wood.
Oh my, think of the wood. It holds all that bacteria.
So you're supposed to sit on a towel. Supposed to, right? But people do that by the droves.
You got all these sweaty men sitting on the wood of the sauna.
I don't know, Dawn. I ain't looking at no sweaty men. I walk in there, there are bodies in there, and I don't look around and say, hey, how you doing?
Sweaty man.
How you doing, sweaty man? No, I don't do that.
It's a visual.
How you doing? No, and then they go in there, and then you have to be completely naked. And don't make a mistake of wearing a gold chain.
It's better than the sweaty man on the bench.
Don't wear a gold chain. I went there, my brother, may he rest in peace, and I leaned forward. And when I came back, I burned my chest because the chain was like 400 degrees.
Amanda, where can you find Salt Sweet?
We're located on Southwest 18th Street between Military and Power Line on the north side of the road next to Howard's Market.
Next to Howard's Market, next to the Rai Sushi. You cannot miss it across the street from Outback.
Yes, on the side of the road.
0481 Delray is on Federal Highway, right around the Linton area. 561-316-7258. Guys from New Grub, where can we find you? Your website?
www.newgrubveganfood.com, or we're at the Delray Beach Green Market every Saturday. We're also at Yellow Green Farmers Market in Hollywood every Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 4.
New Grub, N-U-G-R-U-B. Think of Hakuna Matata. That is my marketing for them. Here's dinner, everyone. Deborah Size, Deb Barcelone.
Yes, hello, I'm here.
You can find her on Deborah's Size. You can find her on Facebook, and she's here. She's just shaking her head.
Oh, no, she was shaking her head the whole show.
It's Friday, everyone. Have a great Friday. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, all of our interns. We'll see you Monday, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and this is Jason Alexander, and we are Tailored Soul Entertainment Services. Call us for your next event at 561-352-9190. And as we always say, feel that heat. We can ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night. 561-352-9190. I look forward to hearing from you.
While breathing in the benefits of salt in our invigorating Salt Oasis. The Salt Suite of Boca Raton and Delray Beach provides 100% natural treatment for sinus, respiratory, and skin conditions. From the adult relaxation lounge to a children's playroom, salt therapy opens up sinuses, lungs, and flushes out allergens and pollutants for all ages. Give us a call at 561-288-0481 or 561-316-7258. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe Show to receive one free session. Contact the Salt Suite of Boca Raton or Delray Beach to book your appointment. TheSaltSuite.com. The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074. Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host